I am Leonidas, the Leonin. I'm a
Okay.
Wardaman cleric who is very bad at clerical stuff, but is getting better slowly.
He also got very creative when naming himself.
My
So
parents weren't very creative.
Leo for short.
That works.
His parents shared his intelligence, or I guess he shared his parents' intelligence.
Yes. That is the strongest trait that I acquired from them was my intelligence.
I'm named Anna.
Half of that just broke up.
Yeah, I got Anna at the very end, and that was it.
Yeah, a wizard.
Okay, you're a wizard named Anna.
All right. That's it?
I think you. Have you introduced
Hey.
yourself?
Oh, no, I was just saying for Elena. She's
Oh.
just a wizard named Anna. That's it.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I just here.
He's just here for the party.
Okay. Well, my character is Ranulf of the Grey Wolf tribe. I am out here in the human lands, attempting to try to find a mate. Mainly because nobody would have me in my clan. But
I
that's
like
beside
it.
the point. Most of them were just afraid of me.
Maybe if you just bulked up a little bit. Could attract a mate easily.
Flexes 25 strength. Yeah, I'll work on that.
Oh god. Is that not your picture in the bottom left? Oh, that's the fuck. Wait.
That's Anna at the bottom left.
Okay. So we have a generic. It just shows a generic icon. I don't have a picture of him. Do I need to reload?
Maybe.
Probably.
Reload. It's just a generic icon. I was like, doesn't. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, you look a little bit tougher with that than that generic icon.
Most people do. All right. So, we'll get this started. The group of you are on your way to a nearby town of Ashstead. Ashstead to well, there was a call sent out to nearby towns. They were in need of adventurers. A sort of generic call out, but it was put out by the town's burgomaster, Luceldis.
Does it say where we should go?
Not specifically, it just says to the town of Ashstead.
Will there be any available mates? Asking for a friend.
I'm sure you can make one if you can't find one.
It's just not the same. I've tried it.
Try a little harder.
So anyway, you guys head over to the nearby town of Ashstead. It's a small little country town. A couple of taverns, general store, and housing for about 100 people.
I guess we should go find the burgomaster. Figure out what's up.
Yep.
Let's go.
I will leave
Oh.
the talking to the intelligent one.
After you, Anna.
What?
Both of the other characters have negative intelligence modifiers.
Oh
You're the
my
smart
God.
one of the group.
You're the smart one of this
Your
group.
intelligence is more than both of those combined. So, Anna, you lead the lesser educated to what seems to be the burgomaster's house, a ornate mansion with a fine plaque out front that says "House of the Burgomaster."
Here we are.
We'll
I
go
wonder
figure
if
out
we
what they
can-
need.
I wonder if we can get some good food here. It would seem like this would be a good place.
I can't imagine somebody living in a place like this and having bad food.
Can you imagine anyone being called the burgomaster who's not capable of making a good, delicious, meaty, sandwich?
That sounds like heresy, honestly.
Find out.
All right, so Anna, are you leading the way?
I'm standing behind her.
All right. It looks like Anna, you're being forced to lead the way. Otherwise, it seems you may not go very far. So
Yeah.
you push through the unlocked gate and head up to the front door, and give a nice solid knock on it. A couple moments later, an older elven butler with long fair hair steps up to open the door. Why, yes. Can they be of assistance?
We saw that you were in need of some help with something. Is that right?
Yes. Lucaldus did send out a help wanted to nearby towns but a week ago. Come in, come in.
And they're wondering if you have food too to snack on.
Braniff just smiles very toothfully at Anna. Thank you for asking about us.
Food, you say? Give me a persuasion check.
Hells yeah! Hold on, we're gonna make a feast for you.
Why didn't you guys just say so?
Holy crap!
So, the butler leads you inside, sets you down at the dining table. We usually seat people in the parlor, but being that you're so interested in having food, and being, I guess, suppose it is near dinner time, we'll sit you down here, and we'll be right out with some food and the burgomaster.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I'll turn over to Renath. We should let her do the talking more often.
I was just thinking the same thing. I've never had anybody just offer us food.
This
She's
has to be a first.
genius.
The way she convinced him with words, it was a thing of beauty.
Truly.
I'm even
She
hungrier
is
now than I was before.
She is truly a creature of magic.
That's why she is a great wizard.
So about 5 minutes passes. The butler comes back with a platter of food and sets it down on the table in front of the three of you. The burgomaster will be right with you. Enjoy your food while you wait.
Thank you. I will very much enjoy it.
So we get this, and then we get to actually meet the burgomaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should
Turning out to be a
probably
pretty
not
good
eat
day.
too much then.
Whoops. Might have jumped the gun a little bit on that one.
Now, this is probably, how do they call them? Anna, you're good with words. Um, the beginning meals before the big meals.
Appetizers.
Yes, this is probably an appetizer before the burgermaster comes and cooks us his food.
More food? I can always eat more food, though. It's fine.
Why else would he be called the burgermaster?
And Leonidas, you certainly come to that conclusion as the food that was served before you was a large and delicious salad. Definitely,
Probably why I ate so much of it. It wasn't too filling.
yeah, definitely not your first choice of food as a Leonin.
Ranoff will sit there and nibble on a couple of pieces, and if the elf comes by at any point, Ranoff will get the elf's attention.
He does come by a moment later.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't mean to be rude, but I believe there was a mistake made.
Is that so?
Ranoff holds up the bowl of vegetables. This is what my food eats.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
I'll take the bowl out of his hands and start eating it.
And unfortunately, that is all we have in the house at the moment. Burgermaster is a vegetarian himself.
But
Uh,
he should change his name.
he is a what?
I've never heard of a burgomaster being a veggie master.
Yes, but will it blend?
What did you think a burgermaster was?
Master of burgers, what else?
Yes, a purveyor of fine meats, obviously. It says it in the name.
He does no such thing. He rules this town. He's the leader. The title Burgomaster. Not the Burgermaster, Burgomaster.
Is that a mixture of like burger and
Bur-
burglary?
I'm sorry, I thought it was Burgermaster.
So is he like a
Why-
crime lord?
Nothing
may
of
I
the
suggest-
sort.
Mm.
May I suggest that in the future he just simply use the term chieftain? We use that. It clears everything up.
I will pass the suggestion along to him. Couple moments later, the Burgomaster comes into the dining hall, takes a seat at the other end of the table. You all look like a sort of adventurers. What can I do for you?
Well, it makes sense. I look like it. I am one.
Yes, we eat meat. It helps.
Well, sorry, I can't help you much there. However, if you help me out, I can make sure you can afford all the meat you want.
This is reasonable.
Makes sense to me.
Anna, find out what the nice man wants.
So,
How can I help you?
yes, so the reason I sent out to help wanted. Our town's been experiencing, how you might say, magical anomalies across the different areas of town over the past couple of weeks. They began the day after a recent earthquake, and they've been anything from random fires to water turning to acid to entire buildings completely disappearing.
Hmm.
We've not figured out any sort of pattern to the anomalies, nor the time or place in which they choose to occur.
And Interesting.
But this is
You-
causing damage to the buildings and injuring our residents. We got to have it
You-
figured out.
Do you have any problems with dragons?
No, not at all. We haven't seen a dragon in over 10 years.
Are there any dragons that live near here?
Not that we are aware of.
Huh. They have a lot of meat on them. Anyhow. Go on.
To figure it out, the standing reward is 2,000 gold pieces.
We could buy a lot of meat with that.
Yes, Anna, we could buy a lot of meat.
Yes, you could.
I could possibly even buy a mate.
A meativate.
That would be nice.
So anyway, any questions?
Do you happen to have a map of the town where the issues have been happening?
No, I do not.
Slam my fist on the table. Damn it! What are we gonna do, Anna?
Do you have any more useful information?
Well, you might visit, Gausha. Is one of the oldest here in town. She might know a little bit more.
Where can I find her?
She lives in a small house in the south end of town. Can't miss it.
Okay.
And the clan elder. This is smart. And ran off, hacks a massive loogie into an equally massive half-orc hand and extends it out to the Burgermeister.
He pulls out a glove out of his pocket, puts it on his hand, and then reaches out to shake yours.
We will work for you. We will try to figure things out.
Good. And several other groups out on this task, and they have not figured out much of anything yet, so...
We will either figure out what is destroying this town or raze it to the ground. You have my word.
No.
And he starts heading for the door.
No. No,
I can drink to that. Let's go.
Just the
Rock
first
the
one.
sea, the wizard.
Anna, can I get a perception check from you? You hear Useldon whisper to his butler, draw up an help wanted should these folk get out of hand. It will bring in more adventurers and take out of them if it gets to that
I
point.
am offended that you think that. We are out of here.
Well, they just threatened to race us to the ground if they don't figure it out. I can't have that.
God. We've got a carrot.
That's a promise, though. It means we would rather see this place destroyed than to fail in our duties.
I would rather you fail in your duties and give somebody else a chance to figure it out.
But if we fail in our duties, you will not have your problem solved.
And raising the town's supposed to help that?
No, of course not.
It's a good incentive for us to not fail.
Precisely. It's like saying, I would rather chop off my hand than to offend you with it.
Well, spitting in your hand and reaching out to shake it was kind of offensive to me.
That's a speech of figure. It's just being nice.
That's how we have always agreed to contracts.
I'll spit in my hand. I'll reach out to Randolph to shake his.
And Randolph does the same thing.
See?
With a wet spittle like flying out from between the hands, splattering onto the floor.
Just go figure it out. For
Of
God's
course,
sake, Anna, I hope you can figure this out.
That's the plan.
she is the smart one. We are here to protect her.
We are here to protect the package. The package is Anna.
She is
Okay,
a-
let's go. Shut up.
She
let's
is
go.
a nice package, isn't she, Leo?
Yes. Very nice package.
Randolph pats Anna's head as she goes by.
As you're on your way,
With
Uh,
the hand that was not spit into.
as you guys are on your way out, the butler, as he's opening the door to let you out, he mentions you guys also might consider meeting with Brendar, the proprietor of a tavern here in town called the Drunken Beard.
Okay.
He has been organizing some of the search parties in and around town. He may have
Okay.
information as well.
Leo,
Yes.
can a beard get drunk?
Sorry, can a what get drunk?
A beard.
I don't see why not. Only one way to find out, give the beard a lot of drinks.
If I had one, I would try it.
Maybe one day you'll be able to try it.
Maybe. I don't think it will help me get a mate.
I don't know. I feel like a mate with a drunk beard would be a hell of a sexy thing.
No, wait, what race is Leo?
Leonin.
He's
What?
basically a
I'm a lion.
lion humanoid.
Ah. I would think that one with a mane would be more of your liking.
I take all makes and models, if you know what I mean.
Good to know.
All right, so you guys head back into town. Who would you like to check in with first? Or do you have other
Anna.
plans?
Anna,
What?
Anna,
What?
we should go speak to the elder.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Elders are smart
Yes, that's where we're going.
and wise. And sometimes they have cookies.
I'll ask if they have cookies.
It doesn't hurt.
So you guys head across town. As you're walking, you notice one location where there seems to be a distinct lack of a building, where it seems like could be a building. And eventually you reach the south end of town, where you find a small little house. It seems to be pretty well upkept. Though it's little more than a shack. It's got a small crate in the front with the name Gaucha painted on it.
Okay. I'll head up and knock on the door.
All right. Coming, coming.
Leo,
Yes.
make sure to show respect. She knows her letters.
Okay.
And
Give me a thumbs up.
points to her name scrawled in paint.
A moment later, the door swings outward. Yes, yes. What can I do for you?
Hello, we just got done speaking with the Burgermaster about some of the weird things that have been happening. Do you know anything about them?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I don't know as much as I'd like, but compared to some of the town numbers, I certainly know quite a bit.
Uh, well, what do you know?
It might be better if I show you. Here, come.
Yeah, yes,
Uh,
and my friends also want to know if you have any cookies.
Cookies.
if I have any cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandoff steps up and bows down, attempting to get to her height, and hands her the traveling pouch. A gift for the elder.
Uh, thanks.
Hmm.
I suppose I do have a couple extra cookies. Let me go grab them.
Yes.
She comes back a minute later with a couple small cookies. Alright, here you go.
Thank
Thank you.
Alright, follow me. She begins leading you across town. To one of the side streets you've not been to yet. When you get there, you see something rather unusual. There's a 30-foot diameter indentation that forms a crater just right in the middle of the road. In the middle of the crater is a 6-foot tall pillar of metallic panels embedded into the ground. The jagged panels are connected by metal bars and dark coiled ropes. I've been trying to study this thing. Not gotten very far with it, though. Um,
Looks like it's made out of metal.
You're right.
yeah. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe...
Brandoff.
Thank you, Ranoff Obvious. Anyway, uh, be wary of the dark rope-like coils. They're a little bit odd. But yeah, take a look. Maybe you'll figure something out that I can't.
Sure.
Well, Brandoff will just grab one and inspect it.
Alright, let's see.
I'm just kind of standing back looking at it. Just watching the other two people work.
The let's see. You don't notice much about the ropes themselves, though with that rather nice investigation roll. Um, you notice that there's a pattern of indentations on the surface that look like they could be depressible buttons, and there's a pattern of angular lines running between those buttons. I think I've got a handout for this, maybe? Find it. Alright. Looks something like that. On the pillar.
Hmm. What happens if I press one?
Let's see. Which one are you pressing?
Uh, the middle. Bottom middle.
Alright. You press the bottom middle button, nothing seems to happen.
I'll
It does
press,
indent like you pressed a button and stuff, but
the one above it. I'll press.
alright. It presses in for a moment and then releases. Again, nothing seems to happen.
I'm gonna try all of them.
Alright. All at once, or are you going through in a particular order?
Going through first.
Alright. What order are you going through them in?
I'll go left to right.
So you're saying like the lower left one, then the upper left, then...
Yeah.
Alright. You go through that and press all of them. Nothing seems to happen.
What if I press all of them at once?
It doesn't seem to be a whole lot happening. It's a bit tricky to get them all pressed at once, but...
Hey, come over here and help me press these.
It's a loop. See, look. And Ranoff will press the lower left, lower middle, upper right, upper middle, upper left, and then lower right.
You go through and press the buttons as such. Nothing seems to happen.
It's a pretty loop.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Should have done something.
What if you do it the other way?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it the other way.
Reverse loop-de-loop.
So Ranoff will do it in reverse.
Alright. So you press the bottom right, the bottom center, upper left, upper center, top right, and then bottom left buttons.
Correct.
And nothing seems to happen.
This is fun.
It's a very tricky puzzle.
And Ranoff just starts pressing the buttons at random.
After you press them for randomly for a few moments, give me a dexterity check. Or a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
I'm a ninja. Hey, yeah.
Alright, that should not be rolling as Anna. But that, you take 6 points of damage as a beam of lightning shocks you after pressing the buttons randomly for a moment.
Oh,
That was kind of flashy. How'd you do that?
I'm not sure. I was just hitting these different buttons. Do I remember which buttons I hit?
Make an intelligence check.
I was probably looking too.
So with advantage?
Yeah. They can roll with advantage, or Anna can roll. Alright, rolling with advantage. No, there's lots of random mashing. You're not quite able to pull out what you...
I was just
Press.
pressing them like this, and I just start mashing buttons again.
Alright. You mash
I'm gonna
them
watch this
for a
time.
moment again in a... which you're pretty sure is a different order than before. And after a few moments, give me another dexterity save.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm a ninja, baby.
You take 5 more points of lightning damage.
All right, I was watching it trying to remember.
Me
Let's see.
too.
Make an intelligence check to remember.
I'll assist her.
Okay.
He's assisting you, so you've got advantage.
I know, I know.
Alright. You think you've got a pretty good idea of what buttons were pressed and in what order.
Okay. Uh,
Ranoff giggles slightly. This is kind of fun.
does
Doesn't that hurt?
anything... Yeah.
Ranoff starts randomly pushing the buttons again.
Oh god.
Give me another dexterity save. Uh, 4 points of damage this time. My rolls for that keep getting worse.
Ranoff is getting more and more resistant to it.
Does anything else happen? Does anything else weird happen when those buttons are pushed?
No, nothing
Um.
else.
So, are these rope-like things fairly flexible, or do they just bend like only a certain distance and then are resistant?
They do flex a little bit, but it's definitely stiffer than a typical rope.
Well, you definitely see a dark cloud kind of pass over Ranniff's face, and Ranniff decides to find out how far they can bend.
Alright, give me an athletics check. Alright, so you
I think this is rigged.
go so far as... well, before anything else happens. It does erupt with more lightning, because you were grabbing onto it so vigorously. There's no save for it. You take 12 points of damage. And a small creature... Grab the right one here. Pops out of the... Or not so much pops out, but the pillar changes into a humanoid-like creature, though bigger, and moves to attack you.
Does Rannoff happen to have it grappled?
Make a Constitution save to hold on through the electric shock. That's a pretty decent save, but no, yeah, he manages, and the shifting around as he springs to life, you're not able to maintain grip on the creature. All right.
So we should roll for initiative.
Yes, you should roll for initiative. All right, Ranoff, you're up first.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm actually like directly next to it, like so.
Yeah, I think that would be reasonable.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna hit it.
Solid option.
Um, one thing I don't see though is, do I still only get one attack per turn, or do I have two? I have no idea. It doesn't say anything anywhere.
If we look at the table under your barbarian class, you do get an extra attack at level 5.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to use reckless attack.
All right.
So 26 with the advantage. The
Let's
first
see.
attack.
Uh, 26 hits.
All right, now how do I do the damage again?
Um,
Well, I guess I just roll damage like that.
there you go.
And then second attack, no advantage on that. 25
All right. Yeah, 25 definitely hits.
and 19 damage.
30 points of damage total. Nice. Is that it for you, Raynoff?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Leonidas.
Ah. Let's smash it with a mace. Oh, I'm not allowed to use JavaScript macros from my hotbar for my weapon.
That's weird. Should be.
Do I have an advantage for flanking? I assume I do.
Yeah.
Wrong button. Chat. 22.
22 hits.
Smack. I don't believe cleric has extra attack, right? I don't think I do. I don't see it in my features. Okay.
Nope, you do
Alright.
not get multiple attacks.
And that's all I'll do this turn.
All right.
Smack him with a mace.
All right. Let's see. He took more damage from half orc, so he's gonna fight the orc. Anything special here? Nope, not really.
He's got advantage.
Yep. 1 hit for 12 points of damage. Hmm. Your hit point maximum did not get decreased. Gonna roll again. Another hit for 12 points of damage. And with that, negative in there. Your hit point maximum is at a minus 12 for the moment. Did you mean to do that attack?
No,
Okay.
I had just clicked to fix my hit points, and apparently it was set to roll. So
Yeah,
now
I've
I
done
know
that a
what
lot
roll
already
does.
too.
Alright, and then he's gonna make one slam attack against Leonis. Hits you for 9 points of damage. And I think, yeah, you're gonna make Constitution saving throw. It should be asking you for that.
Witcha!
Your hit point maximum also drops by 9 for the moment. Anna. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna back up so it'll probably swing at me.
Yes, he will do that. Let's see. Find that attack. That's a fail.
Wow. Okay. And then I'm gonna attack with firebolt.
That hits.
Um,
Alright, yeah, 5 points of damage. Alright, back to the top. Ranoth.
Okay. Well, now I've got advantage, so I don't need to use the reckless attack.
Nope.
So we'll just do that.
Oh.
And then we'll do that with advantage.
$49 points of damage. Nice.
Damn.
Well, that crit was the maximum damage you could have gotten on a crit.
Yeah. And so the two attacks, though, the second attack is not a bonus action, is it?
No.
All right. So I will quaff a potion of healing.
Alright. You drink that potion down.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Alright. Leonidas.
I'm gonna wreck it. Oh,
Another hit.
smack. Die! Die!
Is that it for you and your 11 points of damage?
Yes.
Alright. He's gonna do what he did last turn. He's gonna take 2 attacks against Ranoff and then 1 against Leonidas. Alright. Let's see, so that's 35 points of damage to Ranoff.
Awesome, I'm at 5 health.
That potion was a good idea. And then he's going to turn around and attack Leonidas with an attack. And he misses.
Hey.
And Anna will save the day.
Anna?
Okay. I will cast this.
Your chromatic orb misses the entity.
No.
So close. Ranoff.
Rawr.
That 19 does hit. And a 20 hits.
There's another 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And, if this thing hits me again, I'm dead. It doesn't matter if I have a potion of healing or not, so I'm just going to save the potion of healing for later.
Alright. Sounds like the wise choice. Leonidas.
Okay. Guess. I'm gonna hit it because I never really looked into how I'm doing my magic yet. Worry about that after the fight. It's fine. It can't hurt anybody if it dies.
Yes, and it is currently near death.
Smack it.
And fortunately, that hits. And it is dead. The creature crashes to the ground in a large metallic thud. You notice one of the panels on its side opens up and a small metallic orb falls out.
What do you reckon that is?
Grandith just points at it and looks over at Anna. Ball.
I'll pick it up.
Alright. It has, it's completely covered in indecipherable markings etched into the surface of it.
Hmm.
Gasha comes over to take a look as well. That looks quite like something else I saw the other day. There's similar kind of markings and everything. Somebody brought, it was a, except it wasn't an orb that I found, but it was a disc, but someone brought it back from a nearby mountain, a survivor of a recent expeditionary group.
Hmm. Interesting. I'll stick it in my bag for now.
If you want to speak with the finder of the disc that was found, I'd recommend speaking with Nalak over at the Drunken Beard.
I think we'll head there next.
We heading to the inn now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, the Drunken Beard?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Renoth?
Yes,
Let's go.
I have trophy.
Alright, so you guys begin heading through town over towards the Drunken Beard. However, things are not normal as you approach. When you arrive, you see the Drunken Beard is completely encased in greenish smoke billowing out from the entrance. An old dwarf rushes out the front door frantically, ushering the other patrons out behind him.
I've seen this before.
What was it last time?
Someone's found some gray weed.
Oh, let's go
smoking
get
it.
that. Let's go get some before it's all gone.
It's usually rude to just get into the middle of it without bringing some yourself.
But I don't have any.
Hello,
How am I supposed to
friend
get some if
dwarf.
it's rude to go get some?
Well, it's just rude to take somebody else's. If you bring your own, that's fine. You have to find it. Hello, fellow dwarf. Or friend dwarf. Something like that. You, short one, with the beard.
Don't come any closer, as he says, rushing out towards you and away from the building.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not going to partake. I'd have to find some of my own first.
Part two. What are you talking about?
The gray weed. You guys are smoking it up in there, right?
No. And as he's saying that, you see the entire tavern become completely encased in a giant bell of a dome of greenish glass.
Oh.
They must have some weird fucking weed here.
Randolph
not the
walks
weed.
over and taps on the glass.
What do they smoke here?
Didn't smoke anything. It's one of those magical oddities that's been happening.
What did the magical oddity smoke?
I've heard of getting stoned, but never getting glass. Is that a thing here?
Apparently it is now.
Sort of sounds hollow. Was there anybody in there?
Hope not. Probably dead now if they still are.
Shall we
could
go
try
check it out? Make sure there's
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could try opening it with your mace.
I will mace this glass-like wall.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Um,
Your mace bounces off of the Glass doesn't leave even a tiniest bit of a scratch on it.
This doesn't feel like glass. Just bounced off.
I'll try.
Have at it.
A mighty attack, even better than Leonidas. However, your attack does much the same as his. It bounces off without so much of a scratch on the glass.
I want to cast Detect Magic.
Pretty sure it's magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no denying it's magical.
It's definitely magic, guys.
Wow, I did not know that.
What are we gonna do? I don't think our regular weapons are gonna work on this.
Leo,
What?
I could have told you it was magical.
But now we know for sure.
And I am not the sharpest mace in the tool shed.
I look down at my maze. What?
Huh?
How many maces do you keep in your tool shed?
I don't have a tool shed.
I'll try a firebolt and see what happens.
Your firebolt puts on quite a spectacle, but doesn't do anything to the glass. Leonidas, when you do cast Detect Magic, two other things besides the glass and the weapons and stuff you have you detect as magical. The orb that Anna put away, you can detect it through the bag it's in. And at around this time, a half-orc is walking up to the dwarf standing near you, and something in his bag also seems to be detecting as magical.
I'll lean over to Renoth. That orc approaching the dwarf. He's got something magical on him. As well as that orb that Anna took. It's magical too.
Half-orc.
Half orc. Tomato, tomato. I wonder if that orb might be able to break the glass at all or not. I wonder if it's made of a similar magical substance.
Do I throw it at glass?
Ranoff will greet the other half orc in Orcish.
Alright, Anna, you throw the sphere at the glass around the cavern. Nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
And to Ranoth, he introduces himself as Nalak.
Oh, that's who we need to talk to.
I am Ranoff of the Grey Wolf tribe.
Nice to meet you. Ranoth, I am Nalak of the Brown Bears tribe.
He look kind of big, burly, strong, barbaric.
A bit. Maybe not quite to the degree that you are, but definitely in that same vein. He says,
So, do you live around here?
yes. I work at the tavern right there, pointing to the one that's encased in the glass.
Not right now.
Well, when I'm not working there, as I'm not right now, I go out scouting.
You were scouting just a little while ago?
A couple days ago, most recently. My party was attacked by a beast. It seems forged from enchanted metal.
Hmm.
discovered them coming out of some sort of magical well up in the mountains.
Did you get a trophy from it?
Does this orb look familiar to you?
I don't recognize that orb, but I got a 2-foot disc here that looks kind of like that if that were flattened out to a disc. And you look and it's covered in the same sort of strange markings that the sphere you have is.
I will trade you. And Ranoff holds up the head. Trophy for trophy.
Make a persuasion check. Those are 1-for-1 deals. Always a good thing. Here you go.
Thank you. And Ranoff will hold it like a giant kid over to Anna. What do the words say?
What do the words say?
Not so much words, just strange markings, like glyphs and stuff, not
Not.
words.
They're not words.
You sure?
Yes,
If
I'm
people
sure.
if people scribble on something, it's supposed to be words. They scribble on metal, must be important words.
It's not words.
Randolph is just going to look over at Leo. Dwarves scribble on stone.
He's right.
They say their words are very important. And humans scribble down on paper. Paper burns. They must not have many important things to say.
If you want, I can point you to the cave where I found that in.
Yes, do that. Mm-hmm.
You just head up in the mountain. Nearby one's over there. You follow the trail outside town. First branch off on the right. Follow it up the mountain. Can't miss it.
Okay. Let's
Thank
go.
you. Maybe you would like to wrestle sometime.
Perhaps once the weird goes away.
Yes. Okay. Be well.
And you. Alright, you guys heading up the mountain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so you follow the trail as directed. Takes you a couple hours to reach the passage up on the mountain. When you get there, the rocky, uneven terrain it leads to a 30-foot wide breach in the mountain wall. The surface of the ground where the rift begins is a dark grayish hue.
Hugh.
Phew, 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 phew.
You notice the... Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. You notice as you start entering into the cave, the metallic objects that you've picked up begin to vibrate just a little bit. a pulse of vibrations, about once every 10 seconds as you begin to enter.
Okay.
Let's see.
AFK for just a minute. I gotta go grab something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be following for the moment.
Yep. All right. So Anna, as you step there, a wave of magical energy bursts out. I need a dexterity save
Okay.
from you and Leonidas. Leonidas just barely, but you both save. You both take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As the magic dissipates, Anna, you notice the path that seemed open in front of you now is very apparently not open. Not that it may have ever been open, but it no longer appears to be open like it was before. Only the passage to the right remains.
Okay.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Another dexterity save, Leonidas.
Ah!
You trigger a similar burst of magical energy that rushes out. This time, striking you for 9 points of damage. Not halved. Failed your save.
Yeah.
And what seemed like an open passage before you there closes off once again.
That's so rude. Who would ever do such an evil thing? I cast Cure Wounds on myself, a little bell of 1. That was bad. To a second level this time. Okay. Now I'm topped
And
off.
while we're walking, I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Alright. Do a +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
I don't know that you actually triggered that one. I think it may the box is a bit too big. Never mind.
Hey, there's something up here. Hurry.
What do you see?
I don't know. Come here.
Is that a whirlpool?
Alright. As you begin to peek into this room here, yeah, you do see a 20-foot diameter circle of whirling blue energy covering the chamber's floor. Be better than the static image here. Give me a moment.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Who did the cure wounds?
I did it to myself because of the energy damage.
Oh, you took energy damage.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Probably shouldn't have, but I did.
Well, next time, don't.
You're right. So stupid.
All right, so what's going on here?
There's a whirlpool of blue energy swirling around ahead.
Yeah.
The game.
So there's a swirly going on.
Yep. As you step in, small bolts of lightning periodically strike out at the surrounding walls.
What do you guys think it's doing here?
It looks like it's hitting things with lightning. The locations where it's hitting, does it look like it has repeatedly hit those same locations?
Give me an investigation check.
Or can I give a perception check instead?
No, this is gonna be investigation because it does involve some intelligence to try and figure out the timing of it. Unfortunately, you are not able to figure out. One of the bolts tries to shoot out at Leonidas but misses.
Oh no, why would you shoot that lightning at me? Was I able to tell that the lightning was actually aiming at me, or did it seem like it was just a stray shot?
Uh, Give me an investigation check as well. You're not sure either.
Okay. I just stick my shield up and sit behind it. What do we do?
Ranoff sits down on the top of the stone steps going down and pulls out a ration and starts nibbling at it.
Is now the best time to be doing that?
Mm-hmm.
What if a lightning hits you?
Mm-mm. Won't hit me from there. This is Anna's job. This thing's obviously magical.
A bolt of lightning bounces off of Leonidas' shield.
Anna, what do we do?
I don't know.
What do we do?
Uh,
Oh, I can't use macros. That's right. Hang on.
I'm gonna throw a rock in there and see what happens.
Ah! No, it's invincible to my crossbow bolts.
You say as your crossbow bolt lands 5 feet in front of you.
It's too
Is it
powerful. It
dropped
stopped
it?
my bolt from even getting close to it.
Here,
I'll try
give
it
me
again.
Here, give me the stone. I'll throw it, Anna.
Okay.
Whoops. Okay, not that stone.
Alright, let me try.
Let me try another boat. Maybe I just had a bad boat.
All right.
Hey, good job.
That's that rock, Anna. You throw right into the swirling thing of energy. You don't hear it hit the ground.
This is crazy, but what if we have to
What if we have to what?
go in there?
That seems kind of sketchy, doesn't it?
Yes, but what else are we gonna do?
How do we protect ourselves from the light?
You're right. Ah! Ah!
As you get close, Leonidas, you will make it into the swirling blue. As you do, though, several creatures pop out
Generic
and appear near
faces.
it.
My God. I would absorb the blue energy and use them to slay my foes.
And Leonidas disappears.
I wanna go.
I gotta roll the initiatives.
Oh no. I'm guessing I don't have an initiative.
Nope, you're not here.
I'm gonna go check my blood sugar. I'll be back. If something happens to me, let me know. Be back in like a minute.
Alright, Ranoth, you're up first.
Okay. Hopping up to their feet. Ranoff is going to take a step forward in a aggressive posture, battle axe in hand, or great axe in hand, and will yell over their shoulder, Anna, do you want to go through?
Yeah.
And we'll hold action and wait for her to run.
Alright.
And then we'll head in with her.
Alright, Anna.
Jumping in.
Alright, so you both jump into the swirling blue energy, lightning blasting past you as you go. And you appear with Leonidas.
Whee!
Let's see.
Somewhere on the map.
We're alive.
Yeah, let's see. What's my description?
Oh, what a world.
You find yourself in a place where the walls and ceiling are a mix of stonework and bronze-colored metal. There's a dark gray stone floor beneath your feet. It feels somewhat like hardened clay. And glowing runes run along both sides of the long hallway, a repeating pattern, bathing the passage in dim red light.
Pretty.
Where is this?
Um, Around here, there's a ghostly image of a woman, a human woman, appearing in the hallway. She wears garments of a peculiar fashion with a long flowing jacket.
Hello.
She reaches out at you, appearing to speak, though her voice only makes brief spurts of sound before she disappears. The only word you're able to make out before she does so is LC.
Elsie. I wonder if that's somebody here.
Maybe. Maybe.
Which way?
Oh, there's doors up ahead.
Yeah.
I like doors.
Alright, let's see.
Move aside, please.
You take a look at the door in front of you. A 10-foot diameter metal plate is set into the north wall. There are 3 crystal orbs embedded into the surface in a diamond-shaped pattern.
Yep, Ranoff just tries to open it.
You don't seem to be able to open it. In fact, your hand seems to come to rest a couple inches in front of what seems to be the door.
Anna,
Mm-hmm.
door's smarter than me.
But you said there were like crystal things.
Yeah, 3 crystal orbs embedded into the surface in a diamond-shaped pattern.
Hmm. What if I touch it?
Much as with Ranoth, your hand stops a couple inches out from the door as you try and touch it. Or the gems.
Should we try another way and come back later?
Suppose if we can't get in this way, that's all we got.
Alright, you continue down a hallway. Find some doors, and the hallway continues along.
Check
Doors
out
here.
this door.
And doors down here, too.
Alright. Those doors will readily come open. Feel free to open them yourself while I read up something here.
I can't.
Should be able to.
I'm clicking on it.
Yeah, it's not even giving me the rattle rattle noise.
Huh. Those open and close doors, everyone has that.
Oh, now I did.
Oh,
I-
there I can.
Huh. That was weird. I just opened and resaved the configuration and started working. And
Is this Nom?
Looks like nom nom.
So you step in. The room has a pair of long tables and several shelves holding various instruments, containers, and devices made of metal and glass. Against the wall opposite the entrance is a 3-foot wide panel. The panel surface is smooth, dark gray crystal decorated with rows of metal buttons, dials, and switches. You see the ghost appear before them, or before you again, speaking brokenly and jerkily pointing towards the panel before disappearing after a few seconds.
Hello? They left again, Anna. Oh, these are pretty. Ranoff starts pushing on the buttons on the panel.
You see any buttons named Elsie?
All right. So
Nope. No, I do not.
Damn it.
as you enter presses into the panel, can somebody roll me a d4?
Sure.
A 3. A giant creature appears in the room and moves to attack. He looks like the 3 that appeared in the room with the portal, similar to the one you fought in the city square, but not quite the same.
What is that?
Something for us to kill.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ranoth, you're up first.
Fancy that.
Alright, you run up, around, and behind. Both of those attacks hit.
25 damage and a little flex.
Nicely done. Anna?
Okay. Firebolt.
That definitely hits. Button. 6 points of damage to it. Leonidas?
Ah. Whack. Thank God I've got advantage.
Well,
Yeah.
that hits.
Smack.
12 points of damage. Its turn. Two attacks. So its limbs are rather sharp. Gonna make an attack at Ranoth. And an attack at Leonidas. Hits Ranoff for 16. And swings back over at Leonidas. And misses. Alright, Ranoff. 2 attacks. 35 points of damage.
There we go. Let's see here. Let me see if I can actually properly click on it. You know, halfway through the evening. Let's see if I can actually remember how to do this correctly.
That hits.
I suppose I can roll the other one just in case I get a nat. Nope. Okay.
Alright, it's not looking too good. Anna?
Okay.
Zap it with your fiery magic missiles.
Yes, yes. Oh,
14 just barely misses.
oh.
Leonidas?
Smack it some more. It's almost dead. Wha-cha. God,
Seriously, is nobody doing phrasing anymore?
no,
Let's
not
see.
tonight.
And the creature is dead.
Serves it right. Anna,
Hmm.
we should probably check it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it.
You he seems to be some sort of high-tech construct. You don't seem to find anything that you could make use of on it.
Okay. There's nothing here.
It certainly didn't like what I was doing over here with the buttons.
Gonna go hit more buttons.
Yeah, I think so.
The buttons don't seem to light up as they're pressed like they did before you fought the creature.
It looks broken now.
Man, that's no fun. Oh, look, it looks like more buttons up ahead.
You find a similar room. The ghostly figure appears once again for a few moments, makes some gestures, and points to the panel once again.
Hey, Ranath, you look hurt. Take some of this. Uh, Get some of that good healing.
That is some good healing. And no, I'm not attacking at it. I'm just randomly pushing buttons.
Mm-hmm.
You want some more healing?
I can always use more healing as long as I'm still leaking.
Ah! More healing. All right, let's continue.
Alright, another panel stands before you.
Buttons are being pressed.
I will approach the door to flank if a creature fights us again.
Alright. Fair enough, goes to press buttons at random once again. Someone else roll me a d4.
Yeah, somebody else.
Let's see, we'll skip that one then. Go to the number next.
I should have had a D8.
Shoulda. Oh my goodness. Look at all of these things.
One more.
Has anybody told you, Brandon, that all of your voice impressions are basically Jimmy Durante?
Considering I don't know who that is, no.
You should look him up. I'm sure there's a YouTube video with him somewhere in there.
There has to be something.
Because dude, it cracks me up.
Have I gotten initiative from you, Ranoth?
No, because I'm so awesome, I always go first. I mean,
So
see.
far, you're not wrong. Ranoth?
So what are these things?
Let's see. Do you have any sort of picture here? Probably not. No.
I'm just wondering if they're like smaller than the other things.
These are smaller than the other things. These are small spider-like metallic constructs. Metal
Okay.
carapace and blade-tipped silvery appendages.
Well, it's time to play Great Axe Golf. Let's see how far I can launch this thing.
Oops. I did read the wrong description there for them. These are actually... Those were silver hunters I read for. These are actually pulse echoes. They are lightning elementals with humanoid torso atop a trail of lightning that hovers above the ground.
Oh, it's a creepy doll. We kill it.
Kill it.
Alright, 26 and 31. Those both hit easily. 28 points of damage. This one's gonna move over towards Leonidas. Let's see, what all do you do? Oh, I'll do that in a moment.
Okay, I have to point this out for you, Brandon.
Alrighty.
He hits you, Leonidas, for 8.
Alright.
Let's see, this other one over here is going to line up just a little bit. And whoops. I need a dexterity save from Ranoth and Anna.
Okay.
Ranoth saves for 8 damage.
Oh, I clicked mine on X and it still rolled.
Yeah, I forgot to switch my targeting, so it popped up with an auto roll request for you.
Hmm.
Alright. Anna does not save, takes 16 points of damage.
That's because Anna's a mage.
Mm-hmm. Anna?
Okay. I'm casting magic missile.
Alright, which one are you targeting?
I clicked on it. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright. 15 points of damage. I see
Whoa,
now.
wait a minute. So this thing does 5 at whatever you roll? Shouldn't those be individual rolls for that damage?
Yeah, I think it probably.
Yeah, that's a little
Like, it
a
did
little
roll,
off.
but it rolled a 5 and then just applied the...
Yeah.
go ahead and roll the 1d4 plus 1 twice more, Elena. You should just be able to click into the description there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like kill your incredibly
Oh, wrong
awesome
thing.
roll on that,
Oops.
but if you had rolled a 1, that thing would have been like, yeah, you did 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's there.
Alright, that's better. 2 plus 3 plus 5 for 10 points of damage total. Leonidas?
It seems like I got some goons in front of me. Walk up in the middle of them all and mace this one here.
Alright, you smack it with the mace. It hits.
They gotta have advantage. Just in case.
12 points of damage to it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna fight back at you. Hits you for 11 points of damage.
That's rude. Gosh dang it, I hate that so much. I hit enter to finish my hit points off and it still rolls when I clicked last.
Yeah, I don't know why it does
Yeah,
that to you.
it seems a little weird that it does that occasionally.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to do that in all the testing I've done. Not sure why.
It's because we're cool.
Another guy over here takes a swing at you as well, Leonidas. He misses.
Yeah.
And we are back at the top. Ranoff.
Batter up. Is this thing still alive?
Let's see. Yes, it is still alive.
Wow. That's not an excessive amount of hit points.
That one is dead now. Alright.
Hey, you know what? What the heck? Ugh.
Another attack against Leonidas. Is Anna.
Firebolt. That's that same one I hit last time.
That'll hit him. Points of damage. Leonidas?
I'll keep hitting the same one in the middle. Ah! Die!
That's a hit. 13 points of damage. Alright, the one in the middle is going to turn around and attack Ranoth. And it misses Ranoth. The other one's going to take another swing at Leonidas with his advantage. He rolled a 1 and a 2. Of course he did.
Womp womp.
Ranoth.
Hey, that's me. Hey, big guy. Let's smash.
And that one is now dead.
Wichita. It's like Wichita, but it's, you're going places.
But cooler.
I mean, I wouldn't say cooler, but I mean, you're going places at least.
Alright. Been hurt now.
I mean, at least it's not Leavenworth, right?
Let's see. This guy does not like having been hit from behind. I turn around and slam Ranoth. Successfully for 9 points of damage. Anna?
Okay. Do magic missile again.
Alright. 9 points of damage. Leonidas?
You gotta smack the one I've got advantage against.
Leonidas was a bullfrog. Dun, dun, dun.
Feel the pain. Time for the lightning to feel the thunder.
That hits. Starting to hurt. Right, you only get one. Sitting here waiting for your second attack. No, don't get one.
Yeah, but surprising. I do.
Attack against Leonidas hits you for 15.
Finally did it.
Ranoth?
Well, I guess it's time for me to smash again. Is it still alive?
Yes, it is still alive. It is still alive. Much closer to death, but still barely alive.
Staying alive.
There we are.
Staying alive.
Let's see. He's gonna put out a shock pulse against Ranoth. I need a dexterity save, Ranoth. A success. 10 points of damage for you. Or 9,
By the way,
actually.
side note there, Brandon.
What's up?
I'm betting that happens a lot when you adjust your hit points and then you click enter after you've typed in the number.
Yeah.
Type in the number and then just mouse click somewhere on the page.
Oh, to lose the focus.
Yep.
Okay, I'll try that.
It will lock in the numbers and it will not roll anything.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Anna.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. So I have to...
That's a hit.
Okay, I roll 3 of them for each ray.
Alright. That one hits. That one definitely hits.
And I'm doing one of them at
Alright.
I'm doing one of them with the guy on the left,
Gotcha.
and then the other 2 on the right. Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Uh, one sec. It's not letting me.
Let's
Wait, there it go. Never mind.
There you go. All but one remain. Leonidas?
Guess I'll move over to here. Give this one a smacking.
That still hits.
Yeah, smack.
He is gonna attack back at you.
You can try.
Oh, he will. Misses. Ranoff?
Come running on past.
That's 21 plus 21 for 42. Yeah, it's dead.
Just come charging by, one-handed wild swing with the great axe, spin around, the other one just cleaves it in 2,
Mm-hmm.
missing Leo by like 2 inches from overswing.
All right, how are y'all looking? We all need some healing.
Yes, I do.
All right, let me see what I know. Uh,
Well, we might be able to just do a long rest.
try a long rest. Barricade
We
up
have
the doors.
We can close them up.
Want to do shifts?
Sure.
All right, I'll take first shift.
No, I've got it.
Okay, I'll
You
take second
rest.
shift.
All right, so you
Curl up into a
guys
ball in the corner.
settle down for your rest. Just for the sake of time to not have you roll, your rest does go by uneventfully.
That's just super convenient being able to just click long rest.
Yes, so
Yeah.
look and all that's refilled automatically too.
Yeah. There are a lot of features to this that I really like over Roll20.
Yeah.
They make it just honestly so much more convenient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of like what everybody who switches to this from Roll20 is like. It's like initially it's I gotta set up all my stuff again, but once you get into it, pretty much everyone's been who switched over has been like, yeah, this is better than. Let's see, Leonidas, as you look down the hall there at the door, you do notice two of the gems on the door are now lit up.
Hey guys, two of the gems on the door, they're letting up now.
Oh, maybe we have to go this way now.
Okay.
Investigate the other direction.
Oh yeah. Is
we'll
my
have to
hit
steal
point
things.
max back to normal yet?
Yes, that would have restored after that long rest.
Okay.
So your hit point maximum is back to normal now. As with the other two rooms like this that you've seen, the ghost appears for a moment, makes some gestures, and then points to the panel on the back wall,
Well,
disappearing.
Ranoff knows what Ranoff's job is.
Randall
pushes
smacks his
buttons.
face into the keys.
Ranoff
All
pushes
right.
random buttons.
Somebody give me a D2 and flip a coin for me.
Do it, Anna. Do it.
Do it.
Flip a coin.
How?
/R
/
space.
R 1D2.
Yeah.
That's 2-0.
Yeah, we just need a D2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a coin. That's pretty snazzy.
Mm-hmm. 2. All right.
Hey, I was doing it.
Yeah. So you can take hers.
It's 1 actually.
All right. So,
We all get healed. Yay. Oh.
nope.
You all level up to 20 automatically.
Yes.
And the
And
enemies
you
don't
have-
level up.
And then you all each have to 1-on-1 versus Tiamat. Fuck.
Damn it. If you can survive, you can use them in the next campaign, though.
All right. These are silver-plated humanoid constructs. They have glass orbs embedded in their palms that will soon be releasing blazing beams of light. Or they'll hit you with their sword.
We don't like that.
Yes, no bueno.
So roll that initiative.
What if I don't want to?
You gotta roll it
Then
anyhow.
you'll just stand there and get attacked.
At least I'll be fantastically standing there getting attacked.
Well, not really.
Super fantastic.
Like, you'll actually be a little awkward at it, and most people will say that you need practice.
They'll say I was a one-hit wonder.
The first one. Whoops, that's not supposed to turn.
No, it's probably going to take a few hits before you drop.
The first one fires a beam at Ranoth, hitting for 15 points of damage.
Now, douche.
Anna.
I'll do magic missile.
Nice. Which one was that against?
Clicked on him. The
Bottom
top
one?
one.
Top one?
Yeah.
Alright. 13 points of damage against the top one. Let's see. This guy here. Gonna swing a sword at Leonidas. Misses.
Hey.
One at the top here is going to shoot his beam twice at Anna.
Killing Nana instantly.
Anna takes 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Leonidas?
Well then. Let's see if I have anything I can do special. I'm going to attempt to cast Banishment on the one that hit me.
Alright.
Oh, that one.
He succeeds on his
God.
save.
Damn it. I guess I'll move to here then.
Alright. Ranoth?
I know this is going to be a very big surprise, but
Is he playing sports?
yup.
That'll hit. And that hits. 39. Nice. He's hurting. This one's going to... he's going to give his friend advantage as well. He'll come over and take some swings at Ranoth. Hits Ranoth for 6. And for 16. 22 total. Anna?
Okay. I'm gonna hit all the enemies with flow. So they have to make a save, a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Let's see.
Eh,
All right. Yeah.
Why did
Hmm?
what what
Oh,
did everybody roll for that?
I think it by default because everyone was within the thing, but
Mm.
it won't apply to you or your allies. Just because the spell templates targeting areas don't know how to,
Hmm.
you know, don't know if your spell attacks some or everyone in there, so it defaults to everyone. But that does affect two of them.
Okay.
Let's see, going in order there would be the lower two. Let's see. A good picture for that, not really.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna drink this health potion.
Alright. Okay. And let's see, that gives them -2 to AC and Dex saves. Can't use reactions. Action or bonus action, not both. Can't make more than one attack. Dang.
That's pretty good.
Alright. Oh, this guy down here is going to use his single attack against Ranoth. He does still hit for 9. The one along the top wall is going to back up for a moment and fire twice at Anna.
Once.
He was not slowed.
Mm-hmm.
That jerk.
Yeah, one of them
Yeah.
was not slowed. 'Cause he's a prick.
Let's see. That hits Anna for 13.
Okay.
And he's going to use his second attack. That misses. It blasts just wide of you, shattering some glasses on the shelf behind you. Leonidas?
I'm swinging away. I need to start killing things. Yeah. Gotta kill these fast before they blow us up.
That hits.
How do I actually get the combat tracker to pop up again?
If you right click on the icon that selects it at
Oh,
the top,
okay.
it'll
There we
pop
go.
out.
Like, I accidentally did it for the last fight. I was like, I don't remember how to do it again.
Ranoth.
That's me. Let's see here. Decisions. Here's a new twist. Let's see if we can do this.
That'll hit. And good thing for that advantage. That one
Yup.
in the middle there drops dead.
Okay. I am going to maneuver right here.
Alright. That one there is going to make a single attack against you, Ranoth. For 4 roll to 4, misses. That's a shame. Anna.
Okay. I'm gonna do Scorching Ray. Um, one.
Alright, the 2 of those 3 hit.
It's one for each of them.
Alright. Six for each. Is that it for you?
Bonus action, taking a health potion.
Alright. We're at the big guns on that one. And not a moment too soon either, as
Damn, I'd say.
he's gonna fire the blaster at you again. Hits you for 16.
Dang it.
An attack roll of 12 hits you.
Mm-hmm. The second one misses, though. The a gem in his hand that was powering it pops out of his hand and lands on the ground in front of him.
Hmm?
He looks confused. Leonidas.
Okay. I will smack this guy below me. My trusty mace.
That hits.
Smash it
You
over its
said
head.
below me.
Ranoth?
They were both crits. So
Alright.
32 damage,
Yeah.
and it's only injured. Yay.
He is going to attack you again. Ranoth? Oops. That was supposed to do that. Didn't even roll attack. Let's try that again.
He was like, "No, it's an auto hit." Honest.
There we go. Roll to 12. Well, that misses. Anna.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one up top.
Okay.
No, please.
13 doesn't hit.
Hide behind the table.
tuck in cover.
Is that it for you, Anna?
Yeah.
All right. He's coming at you with a blaster again. Well, he picks up the gem off the floor for his first attack, slotting it back in, so he's only getting one attack this time. But he's still coming at you with it. Hitting you for 12 points of damage. Leonidas.
Gotta finish this guy fast. Ah!
13 points of damage.
Now, how do you do both dice like that? Which button?
I click the inventory button at the top, and you can do advantage for it. That's what I realized. I guess the top, wherever you have your little bar with all your stuff you can click without opening your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
In the inventory one, it has all the items you have, and I just click my mace from there. And then it asks if you want advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
Oh, see, it doesn't ask me that.
That's weird.
Maybe if I just click on just the item image. I'll try that.
Alright, go ahead. It is your turn. Give it a
Yep.
shot.
That did it.
That hits. And that barely still hits too. That defender is dead. One remains.
And I'm gonna charge right up into this thing's face.
Alright. Anna?
Okay. Oh, what? Yes, make a save.
Alright, I think you still have other people selected, but sure your proper target here makes a save. Let's see. Does succeed. Takes half. So 14 points of damage. Nice.
And that's it for me.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot a shot at you at disadvantage because so close. Hits you for 11.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Anna falls unconscious. He then turns his attention to Ranoth, who is next to him, and swings with his sword. Hitting for 11 points of damage. Leonidas.
Seeing Anna drop, I'm gonna run over. Get back up! You can't do that yet. Jump on the table. Give a good old
Clear.
I got a fucking target to use this. Target hurt. Clear. Heal Anna for 15, and then bolt back over to help out Ranath. Jump behind this guy.
Alright. Ranoth. Nice. Hurting bad. And he is dead.
We have sent that one on.
He is no longer among us. Though it's hard to say if those were among us to begin with, whatever they were. Shall we take a short rest here before we continue on?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dice just keep coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Randolph was pretty jacked.
Yeah.
He's a little fucked up.
Alright, you find another room just like the others.
What do you reckon will happen this time?
Randolph goes over and starts pushing buttons.
Nothing happens. Anna,
Randolph
you
begins
noticed
pushing.
Anna, you noticed as you came in, you didn't see the ghostly figure like you had in the other rooms when you entered this room.
Yeah. Hey, let's go check on those
Is this
other
one
doors.
broken? I'm gonna
Hey,
hit it with
no.
the mace.
Hey, let's go check on the other doors. This way.
Fine.
Stupid
No,
thing's
come
broken.
on.
If it wasn't before, it is now.
Maybe it'll work when we come back.
We're not coming.
You now see all three of the gems are lighting up. The door allows you to enter through. Once inside, you see strange patterns decorating the floor of this chamber. A glass panel hangs against one wall, across from a circular contraption of metal and stone, etched with runes, that is mounted on the floor. Within the circle is a block of twisted metal panels, spitting out spackling crackles of energy. A large metal disc is set into the center of the far wall. Strange red markings are written above the disc.
Are these the same markings on the orb and the disc that we have?
They're all quite similar, yes.
Anna, what do we do? This is all this magical stuff.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, I want to check out the disc,
Okay.
but I thought it was probably a dumb idea. But we should probably check it out anyhow.
I
Yeah.
want to check it out too.
Give me an investigation work.
I'll help.
So as you approached it, Elsie, the ghost, appeared again, making some uh, motions and stuff, pointing at the disc of crackling energy. And um,
You
Anna,
want us to hit it, Elsie?
Anna's able to make some sense of what Elsie's wanting, and is able to follow some directions to press some buttons on the device.
Mm.
Ranoth, you actually seem to catch on and seem to see what the ghost is saying and are able to do so some as well.
I help push buttons.
The right ones this time too, surprisingly.
Hey, I'm not just another pretty face.
Um,
What are you saying? You're a real pretty face.
give me
Ooh.
one more investigation or insight check. There's a couple more directions that are attempting to be followed. And surprisingly, Anna, you're having trouble following
Anna.
it, but
Like
yeah.
this.
Ranoth, you press a couple more buttons, and the crackling energy calms down.
It's a child's game. Learned this when I was just a wee girl.
Wait.
After the after the generator that you disabled calms down, Elsie's able to communicate at least a slight bit better with you. She explains that with the generator disabled, she can go about repairing the station here.
Mm.
Was malfunctioning quite poorly. She thanks each of you for your help and opens a portal for you guys to return when you are ready.
Oh, I'm definitely ready to get out of here.
Yeah, let's go
Me
get
too.
some food.
Yeah, for some reason, I'd like to have a burger.
That sounds fantastic.
So you guys step through the portal, returning back to Ashstead.
I wonder if that burger master will get us some burgers now that we fixed that little problem.
Better.
If not, what if we just go reverse the fix?
No, I like the idea of raising the town to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, that would raise the town to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So as you get back to town, you find the drunken beard is still enclosed in the same indestructible glass that you left it in.
What the fuck?
Well, Elsie said that she needed time to fix things.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, this will either be a permanent thing, or she'll fix it.
Yeah,
She
it doesn't
seemed
seem
like a
much of
pretty
problem
smart
anymore.
ghost.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got this.
Mm-hmm.
Not really our problem much anymore. We fixed it on our side. That sounds like
Yeah.
an IT problem.
Yeah, it's a client-side issue now.
The back end's been repaired.
I mean, we used to call it a PEBCAC error, but now, we just have to classify it with terms like ID 10T.
All this technical jargon. I want to go eat some burgers. You think he'll feed us before this glass comes down? You think he'll be a stickler?
Mm,
Whoops.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's go get some food.
So, to wrap it up, you guys are able to collect on the 2,000 gold pieces that you were promised for your help in stopping the magical anomalies. And with that, you're able to buy the biggest mountain of burgers that you've ever seen.
And what about that half orc?
What was so magical about that half orc and what they had in their pouch?
Well, Randolph thought he was kind of cute.
He does agree to go out on a date with you if you wish to do so.
Yes. Because Randolph is actually a female. It's just so common that everybody mistakes her for a male that she just rolls with it now.
Ah, I see.
That's why charisma of 8.
It all makes sense.
Right? It's like she's not real bright, she's not real pretty, but she can pretty much like crush a beer keg with her legs. It's like there was no man in the tribe that wanted to even be near her.
It's funny.
She had a couple of the women offer, but it was like, well, but I can't have a child this way.
I was wondering when you said as a girl, and I was like, wait. I was like, wait a second. Are you a girl?
Yeah, she's just one ugly girl. That's
It's funny.
But you know, even the ugly girls need love. I'm just saying.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right?
Well, that brings us to the end of this one shot.
And
week.
that was definitely a comedic one shot.
That was a very silly one, as was the first one, honestly.
Yeah. I would say that both of those are in the top 10 of comedy adventures. I don't think they were invented or designed that way. This one actually had almost a sci-fi bent to it, which I thought was kind of pretty cool. But yeah, we turned it into a comedy.
Yeah, this one definitely wasn't written with comedy in mind.
But we had two
if anything,
idiots.
the last one shot we did was the one that was supposed to be the most comedic of the
It was the one taken most seriously of the three.
Right?
Yeah.
As per how characters go.
We just have issues as a group in general.
We had two fucking uncharismatic idiots in this group, in this fucking game right here. And one's wizard. There's only so many ways this can go.
Right?
Brute force yourself through the magic laboratory.
Literally just brute force every fight.
Yup. And
puzzled. What's that?
Know, and I know it seemed like Ranoff was not really doing that great of a job. I just want to point out, she never raged once.
That is true. That's a fair point.
I was constantly waiting for a big bad to show up.
I guess that was the first room on the left. That was the closest to that.
Yeah, and the first one, she just kind of like just ripped through that dude. Like, oh, are you in the way?
Not anymore.
And then the rest of it was like, okay, now these are a pain in the ass. Okay, the boss has really got to be bad. I'm just going to keep holding off on that rage.
But then we had we knew what buttons to hit that time, so there wasn't a boss.
Yeah. But yeah, the hysterical part is the way that this character is built. The rage feature is just freaking awesome. Um, it basically makes you resistant to all damage except psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, because she has bear totem.
Mm. Okay.
It
Bear
doesn't
Totem is like
matter.
the ultimate tank.
Yeah,
I see. Oh, yeah, I
it's
think I've
like
heard that. Yeah.
energy damage, necrotic damage, whatever, doesn't matter.
You just tank it all and don't really care.
Yeah.
Just brush it
Yeah,
off.
you take half damage from everything.
That's
Mhm.
insane.
And it's, I mean, basically, and the reason that I actually built her is that this is actually more of the traditional style tank that you would see in Dungeons and Dragons.
Back in more like classic, like D&D and older versions, that's closer to what a tank would be.
No, this is actually more the modern bent of
Okay.
a traditional tank, because her armor class was only a 16.
So, do you do like damage reduction and resistances more than just AC and HP?
Yeah, you actually want to be hittable.
I guess it makes sense to make them want to
the
hit you
reason.
more.
Yeah, that's the reason why, for example, you can open up with like reckless attack. It immediately gives you advantage before the rest of your party gets into position.
And everybody wants to hit you because they have advantage against you now.
Right. They're just like, holy shit, we have advantage. We get free attacks on this guy pretty much. Let's go after him. And so it draws everybody towards the character, if the GM is, playing it strategically. And while that's happening, the rest of the party then gets a chance to get into position. And when you add in, the fact that, usually you rage, then reckless attack, you're standing there and it's like, hey, all three of them hit for 12, 6 damage.
Mhm.
It's funny.
So yeah, it's
Okay. I might try that at some point. It's kind of
I was
cool.
gonna say it's actually a good thing to consider for
One of those, just
for
look
a
and check
character
it out
build.
or something.
Yeah, and the 16 was, well, I had a 16 dex, so that gave me the +3
Mm,
to AC, and then the barbarian has natural armor.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so basically you just want as high of a constitution as you can get, a decent dex, and of course strength is where it's all at.
Smack things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
smack things.
Do big
freaking
damage with the
hard.
axe.
Yeah. And if you have another decent roll, wisdom's always a good one to slap it into, because traditionally barbarians, insight, animal handling, survival, and perception, all wisdom based.
Okay.
So that's why, he was killing me every time. He's like, yeah, no, roll investigation. I'm like, can't it be perception?
No.
Like, no, the one that you have a -1 on.
So I
Okay.
never bothered to roll it too much because I have a -2.
Yeah.
I don't want to roll that. I'll just help.
Yep. I mean, that's basically what you can do. Although this is definitely, humorously enough, out of all of this, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Anna. Elena.
Mm-hmm.
Calling you by your character name. This is not
Oh,
good.
gosh.
This actually showed me I kind of want to do a mage, maybe
Yeah.
for the next actual campaign.
Because I guess at this point, we're the next thing to do is start building a character. I guess for us here, since we're doing a one shot in person, I got to build that for Friday. But then I get to build for the real game. The campaign.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are actually gonna be able to do an in-person game.
Yeah,
right?
because Jacob's got that reservation at a game store that's between us here in Overland Park, and we'll go there Friday night.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, why isn't he flying me out there? I'm
He can barely make it to Sundays. Let's be real.
man,
Too busy.
I don't even understand that.
Hey man, fucking maybe Niawala.
And then
We can try and do a one shot then or something.
Well, I am planning on coming out for Nuala.
So I'm hoping I can get some time, like get some PTO saved up and take like a few days off then, like 2 or 3 days and go down.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's been a few years.
shit, depending on how things go, we may have either 2 different game sessions or one massive, huge fucking game session.
Oh god, fucking collage 2 groups into one.
Yep.
Oh god. So
At that point, our issue won't be so much group size, but how many people can we actually schedule to be together in the same room at the same time?
Well, yeah, and I mean, at that point, it's also, okay, where can we hold this? Like,
who's got a big enough area that we can all go sit together with?
yeah, I mean, at that point, my guess is like, okay, Rodney, which hotel are you staying at? Does it have a conference room?
Mhm.
Tell them we need it for the evening.
This is an emergency.
And due to COVID and reasons, nobody is allowed to go into the room unless they are specifically on our list of people. These people have already been checked by the CDC, so they're fine. Nobody else is allowed in.
It'd be funny.
Unless they're delivering food. In which case, that's all right.
They're cool with us. They're on the
Right.
list. It's funny.
Or if they're delivering edibles from Oklahoma, that's
Oklahoma.
that's also fine.
Gotta have these exceptions in place, man.
Well, you have to be very specific about it, and hotels can usually be pretty accommodating. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it, man. I'm planning on coming out there for about a week.
Hell yeah. Hopefully I can get there for the fucking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at least, but fuck, that's a ways off.
It feels like it's like forever, but it's really not. I mean, we're halfway through May.
Yeah, it's just fucking doing overtime nonstop, and I'll be in overtime in season then, so shit.
Have you, and don't take this the wrong way, have you tried not doing overtime?
I have not. I have not.
Okay, you may want to try that. I'm just
Maybe give that one a roll.
I'm just saying, when they're like, you need to do overtime,
I mean,
you go, yes, but what I need you to do is pay me like I'm doing overtime.
Pay me more to care.
And then give me a vacation instead. They'll be like, wait, what? And like, look, I'm going on vacation for a week, but imagine that I put in 60 hours.
Just imagine I was here doing it all.
And then pay me that when I get back from vacation.
It's a win-win.